Leo here, VIP boxing down at Elite Boxing in Bolton with Mr. Marcus Tomlinson. Marcus, or the champ, I should say.
Oh, so you're going to say that then. Yeah.
How are you feeling now since you won the title, mate?
No, life's not really changed, mate. You know, no one's stopped me in the streets yet, you know, papping me, but yeah, it's good achievement. Like, I'm very proud of what I've done, so.
And you're returning back to the VIP stage because you won it on Kevin Marie's show up in Oldham, didn't you?
Yeah.
Where you stopped Nathan Shepherd.
Yep.
Third round, was it?
Third round.
So I presume you must feel very confident for returning back to Bolton where you've had the majority of your fights.
Yeah. No, it's great to be back, you know. Great to be back on.
But as the enemy this time though, mate.
I know, yeah. Yeah, no, like I was saying, it's great to be back, you know, be able to, you know, Bolton's like my home, innit, so, you know, it's...
Well, where do you live, Bury, is it?
Yeah, in between Bury and Bolton. Like,
so it's
I'm from Bury, I am from Bury, but yeah, I reside in Bolton. So.
It's as close to home as you can get then, isn't it? And a fantastic venue.
Yeah,
and on the top card now, not only is your title on there, but we've also got an English title fight where it's Southern Area Champion versus Northern Area Champion, which should develop into a classic.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm looking to steal the show anyway, so...
Hey, do you know much about Jake Goodwin? I presume has he fought on the shows when you fought before?
I know of him, but we've never like shared rounds or anything. I don't think his gym's ever been up, but I've seen like, you know, he's probably seen me on shows and I've seen him on, you know, VIP shows, but never crossed paths, no.
And how do you find that? Because this is Southpaw versus Southpaw, and they always say even Southpaws don't like fighting Southpaws.
Everyone asks me that. Everyone does ask me that question, and I'm being honest, it does not matter to me. It really doesn't matter. I think like people get in their own heads, like, you know, the way they're standing and they've got to move this way and that. But to me, I just focus on myself and I just do what I do, you know.
And we was talking before because the fight with Nathan Shepherd come a bit out of the blue and a fantastic opportunity for you.
Yeah.
But it was a big step up, you know, to fight for an area title as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Originally it was Dan Catlin.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. We were training for Dan. He went on to other things. Yeah, like I say, shared the ring with Dan a few times sparring. But yeah, so then it changed quite quickly to Nathan. And I was saying to you before, he was a bit of an unknown entity. Like not really much footage of him recently. But you know, I've got all trust in my coaches, and you know they deliver their game plan, and I just follow what they do. So.
And preparations, it was I was going to say an easy day, but jumping bar bag is never an easy day, is it? No. But it was no sparring today.
No.
But I presume you have been doing a lot, and who have you been moving around with, and who are you planning on moving around with?
Yeah, I was saying to you before, yeah, there's you know yourself, there's so many lads there at this gym, you know, we've been moving around with all the announced lads, so we've got a lot of, you know, lads who, you know, amateurs and, you know, some pros as well who were, you know, can do southpaw, so.
And now I know you've prepared for a 10-rounder before, but you didn't. You did 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Now you're both going to go into unknown territory, or you might go into unknown territory, because Jake's never done more than 6. You've never done more than 6. Are you looking forward to those extra 4 rounds if you need them?
Yeah, well, that's, you know, kind of like, you know what, you know, Alex kind of sees my style, and you know, as the rounds go on, the better I become. But you know, we always try and cover every base, whether it goes 1 round or 10 rounds. We in this gym we do everything to cover all corners. You know, we never cut corners. We always cover them. So
you're in tremendous shape, and you always have been in tremendous shape. Is it hard for you to make the middleweight, because you know, you're quite wide, aren't you?
Yeah,
even if you stand to the side, you maybe disappear.
Yeah,
but
shoulders.
yeah, it looks like you've been run over by a steamroller.
Like I said, we won't go into too much detail, but yeah, we make the weight well, and that's all I can say. But yeah, we're not looking past this fight. Whatever happens after this fight, you know, happens. But yeah, all focus is on, you know, this fight on the 22nd. So yeah, middleweight's easier for me to make.
Looking forward to it.
I just can't. I just can't get to that point now where you know, it's been a long. I mean, we've had a lot of time, haven't we? I've had about 8 to 10 weeks notice for this fight. I know it wasn't disclosed until later on, but you know, get to that point where you just want to get in the ring now and do the business. So yeah,
I'm going to touch on it, even though I think there's no real need to. But you know, just before the Nathan Shepherd fight, you'd had that loss to Robbie Chapman. Yeah. Now I know we're sparring, but I don't think you lost. You know, but you say it wasn't your best performance. You went out there with the wrong mindset and paid the price, which I think was a bit harsh. But do you feel, and we've spoke about it off camera, do you think that perhaps now in hindsight one of the best things that happened?
Yeah, as I was saying, like, it's funny because I was just laughing then because he said to me, he fought Conor Mistiadis on that show a few fights before, and he said to me while I was warming up, he said, I'll stay and watch you. So he was there when I was walking to the ring. Could have.
He's a top lad, Robbie, though, isn't he?
You know, as I said to you before, he is a great lad. Like,
listen, even he was surprised when he won as well, you know.
You know, everyone makes it, you know, boxing can be so, that's the beauty of boxing, it can be so clear cut and it can be so, you know, a difference in opinions, and you know, we got the decision that night, whether it was rightly or wrongly, but I've learned so much from that fight and I've took so much away from it. I know it's not great to lose, like, but you know, to give anyone a bit of...
But sometimes it actually, in hindsight, you know, when you say 5-6 years time when you decide to hang up the gloves, maybe you'll look back at that point and go, do you know something? That was a pivotal point for my career.
Yeah. Like I said before, like, I never got in boxing to be like undefeated, like protect the O and this, that and the other. Obviously it's not nice to lose to a road warrior, but you know, it's, you know, boxing, it happens, and you just gotta, you know, dust yourself off and, you know, get back in the gym. You know, a lot of fighters can, you know, it deters them.
You know, you can break them, and I know a lot of fighters who've never got back in the ring when they've had a decision that they felt was unjust.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not like naming any names, but like you see these big shows and the fighters are blowing them out in like a round, and what do you really learn off that? And I think I've learned, you know, so much after that fight, you know, about myself, you know, so.
And do you feel, because I was watching in the bag, and you look like you're really carrying some power now. You've got 3 stoppages in the 9 wins, am I right?
Yeah, I'd like more, but yeah, it's, you know, I was saying to you before, there's some that I wanted to get a bit more, you know, badly, but, you know, that's what happens if you try and force them, they don't always come. And then on the flip side, if, you know, you kind of go into a fight with a bit of lackadaisical and complacency, then, you know,
and there's none of that for this one?
No, the chains are off, aren't they? The leash is off, so I'm hungry now. So.
Well, listen, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great show. Like I say, we've got your title fight on there. We've got the English title fight on there. We've also got a quality undercard. Your stablemate Yusuf is on there, who's looking really good today. And we've got 2 top girls on there. This year's ABA champion, Layla Heath, and the girl who won everything as an amateur, 4 Europeans. I think she won gold medal at the World Youth. And she's phenomenal, very exciting girl. So whoever buys a ticket, they're in for a real treat, mate.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, just be there or be square. So.
And is it going to be, and still?
Of course it is. I mean, no doubt in my mind. I mean, I train for everything. So.
Well, I've got to be fair. I'm going to say,
staying with me,
listen, I've got to say, because obviously Jake's VIP, and you are the enemy. But I'm going to say, may the best man win, mate.
Of course, fair enough.
Marcus, you take care, kiddo.
Nice one, mate. Thank
Bye.
You.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.